more Americans are turning 65 than at any other point in U.S. history. In fact, more than 11,000 a day. That means millions are facing Medicare decisions for the very first time this year, and experts say it's never too early to start thinking through the options. 3 in 4 Medicare beneficiaries say choosing a plan is confusing because plans change year to year, coverage rules vary by zip code, and a wrong guess can mean paying more for everything from doctor visits to medication. To help us sort it all out this morning is Justin Brock. Justin is a Marine Corps veteran and a Medicare industry leader. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm glad to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time. With all of these variations, as I mentioned, plans changing from year to year, rules even changing with zip code, is it meant to be confusing?
It actually, I think I've said before, only Congress could come up with something so confusing, and I'm thankful for it for my job security, but it is extremely confusing, and it does sometimes seem like it is meant to be confusing.
Understood. And also, more Americans are turning 65 than ever before in the history of the United States. What's the most important things that consumers make mistakes on?
Yes, so when they're first turning 65, they have a kind of golden ticket to look at the health care situation as I can go original Medicare with a supplement or going to Medicare Advantage. And these are vastly different paths. And a lot of times you get on the phone with an advisor, you'll go through a search engine and you'll get a Medicare Advantage pitch. You'll go that route and you'll never even consider the other route. And unfortunately, if you don't choose that Medicare supplement route when you first turn 65, you now have to answer health questions to get on it in the future. And so that's probably the biggest path. It's not that either option is bad. It just depends on the person. But often they are led down a path through the internet or AI or even an agent that just sells one aspect of this. And so our goal is to get people to consider both options at the onset of being eligible for Medicare.
And most important then, Justin, to do it when you turn 65, whether you need it immediately or not?
Yes. So when you first turn 65, a lot of people think that, well, I'm not going to the doctor right now, and so they just try to delay that decision. But that can come with lifetime penalties. That can come with not being able to get it when you need it or having delays in coverage. And so we definitely recommend looking at it. And if you use an experienced agent or broker, then they can help make sure, like if you don't necessarily need it, if you're going to stay on work coverage, they can tell you the ins and outs of how to navigate that most effectively.
That maybe is at least a partial answer to my next question. There's all kinds of AI tools out there and comparison sites all over the internet. What do we gain by working with an actual Medicare enrollment agent?
So we actually encourage the agents to use AI to help us navigate faster and get access to information faster. We know that AI is an incredible tool, but if the incorrect questions or prompts are put into it through inexperience, it can spit out an answer that maybe pushes you in the wrong direction. And so the good thing about an agent driving in that situation alongside you to help you decide what you need is it's kind of like having an astronaut driving a spaceship versus, just Joe down the road deciding to take you on for a spin. So we just want our consumers or our Medicare beneficiaries to look at agents as a resource and know that most agents are very good and really involved in the lifetime of service on the other side of that enrollment as well.
So moral of the story, if you will, is work with someone who knows what they're talking about.
Exactly. Just like a car mechanic or a surgeon or anything else, we have all these specialists that have specific information, and though AI may help me with some factoids about a surgery that I have coming up, I still want a surgeon's hands on the tools.
That makes good sense. Why is now a good time to do that, Justin?
A good time. So it's a good time to look into being an agent and helping people, because we have a lot of settlement in the Medicare space. There have been programs that have grown really rapidly over the years, and under the current administration's leadership, there's kind of a push towards quality within some of these plans, and that's led to a lot of these plans ending at the end of the year, meaning people have to make a decision, not just the people turning 65, but now people who have been on Medicare for maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 years have to make a new election that maybe didn't in the past. And so this is a time where, from a supply and demand standpoint, there is a heavy supply of people for heavy demand of people who need help, and there's actually a little bit of a limited supply of quality agents that can help them.
What kind of person does it take to succeed in this profession?
People that succeed in this profession come from all walks of life. We've seen basketball coaches, people from the military like myself that get out. We've seen people from. I've seen people that worked as linemen for a telephone company. Everyone could, as long as they are looking at this as a long-term career, not a place to have a gimmick or make money really quickly. It's a place to come into and make a good living over time, doing the right thing for each Medicare beneficiary. People that want to have a good community presence, a good local business, and work for themselves. But it really could be anyone. It could even be people that want to do it part-time for a little while until they get their sea legs.
What kind of training would be available?
So, we at our organization, Brock Partners, at brockpartners.com, we are what's called a field marketing organization, where in our industry, that's kind of industry jargon. But really what we do is we help agents, or people who want to be agents, get licensed, get certified with every carrier, get appointments, and then learn how to help those people, learn how to get in front of those people, and build that trust and get referrals and all that. So there's a tremendous amount of organizations out there that help in that way, and so it's all you have to do is go and look it up. You can go and look for Medicare FMO on Google and find some, but if you want one that's really good, you can go to brockpartners.com.
Excellent information, and we appreciate your time again. So to wrap it up, some folks will be looking for help. Other folks would be looking to help others who might have the same questions that they do as far as Medicare is concerned.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah, and if Medicare beneficiaries out there or people who are about to retire or turn 65 are confused, they can actually head to BobbyBrockInsurance.com, and we can help them navigate that gauntlet. We have very highly trained agents that we work with all over who have that same servant's heart that want to go out and help people and not just, push them into one plan. They work with dozens of insurance carriers so they can work for the customer, not just one insurance company. And so definitely let us know if you need help.
An excellent opportunity any way you slice it. Thanks to my guest this morning, Justin Brock, a Marine Corps veteran and now Medicare industry leader.